Yeah, can you play the real life?
No. 600.
700.
800.
900.
1000.
1000. 1000명. 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 안녕하세요 여러분. Welcome to
or welcome back to our channel.
저희는 한 케미 커플 Mikayla, Wonho.
And we are so excited that so many of you have subscribed to our channel and that you enjoy our videos. And if you haven't already and you enjoy our content, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. 구독 button down below. 구독 button. And also like and comment because we really enjoy reading your comments and we are just very thankful for all the support that you're showing us. And 감사합니다. 감사합니다. So, in our last video about culture shocks, we were asked what experiences Wonho has had in North America and what kind of culture shocks he's experienced.
Culture shocks. You know what the biggest culture shock is?
What?
The fact that you cannot pronounce culture shock.
Did I say sock?
Culture shock. Is it culture shock?
Culture shock. I can do this. Shock.
Shock.
So I am curious, what culture shocks have you experienced living in North America?
There are a whole lot. There are quite a bit. Let's get into it. 제가 지금은 미국에 살고 있지만 미국 오기 전에는 10년 넘게 캐나다에 살았거든요. 한국을 다 잘하고 캐나다로 가서 10년 넘게 살고 이제 미국에 살고 있습니다. 한국, 미국, 캐나다 문화 차이에 대해서 생각해 볼 기회가 정말 많았어요. 북미 문화가 물론 널리 알려져 있긴 하지만 몇 가지는 한국에서 잘 알려지지 않아서 오늘은 이런 문화에 대해서 이야기해 볼게요.
우리 한캠이에요.
Number 1.
Canadians and Americans, you guys love water.
What do you mean? Who hates water?
I know, everybody love water. It's love water for life. That's Korean saying. But you know, you guys love water.
What do you mean?
Whenever there's a pretty water in North America, there are always people in it. Lake, river, creek, sea water, you name it. Any water is pretty, decently pretty, and it's clean enough, people are in there. You know what? Even if it's not pretty, if there's no pretty water nearby, people are in there.
That's true.
That is true.
That is
Anyway.
very true.
이 사람들은 정말 물의 인간들입니다. 물의 인간. You're water humans. 물이 있으면 절대 보고만 있잖아요. 꼭 뛰어들어야 합니다.
I like swimming. I've been swimming since I don't know. I was 3. I don't know a life without swimming in water.
You're
So
looking at it right here.
oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like true to what you said. Even if it's not pretty water, like growing up in Georgia, my grandparents had property and they had a creek running through it. And so during the summertime, the only thing that we really had to do was to go outside and play. So, you know, my cousins and my siblings and I, we have like this little pond, like this pool, like creek pool, and there was a rope hanging from a tree. So we would get on the rope, we would throw rocks in the water first to make sure there weren't any like snakes in the water first, and then we would get on this rope and we would swing out and we would drop into the water and just swim around. We couldn't.
Serious, huh?
I mean, we couldn't see the bottom. It wasn't clean water, but it was still fun. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. I know that when we were traveling one time, we were at Olympic National Park up in Washington.
Washington, yes.
And we drove by this like beautiful lake, and I just like pulled over, and I was like,
And it was freezing.
yeah,
It was freezing water. It was so cold. It was like...
I know. I pulled over and I got our swimsuits out, and when I was like,
What is happening?
what is happening? And I was like, let's go swim. The water looks really nice. There's other people in it. And he was like, right now. And I was like, yeah. And we went out and Wonho got in and he was like, oh, why do you do this? There is a thing though that
Polar bear plunge.
yeah, North Americans do called the polar plunge, where
Yeah.
you wake up at the crack of dawn and you run outside and you jump in the water to like invigorate your senses and like get the day going. And I've done it a couple times when I was a lifeguard for a girls' camp. And you know, I actually swear by it. If you ever have trouble waking up in the morning, just take a cold shower. I guarantee you will feel so much more awake and alive after doing that.
You sound like one of those like I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh. This is how you hustle and grind. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I was actually really surprised when we went to Wonho,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
the water is so beautiful there. It's just amazing.
We went to Donghae.
Oh, Donghae, yeah. And we like watched the sunrise over the Pacific Ocean, which was completely surreal for me.
Yeah.
And then I looked at one and I was like, there's something missing though. Why isn't there anybody in the water? Like there were so many people there, but there's nobody in the water.
Nobody in the water. No.
Why?
What can I say? It's not the same culture.
I don't understand. There's the Hong Kong that runs right through Seoul.
Wait, Hangang is right next to Seoul. It's right next to the city.
There was always a place where I grew up where in the city, like there was like a lake and they would have like a little section sectioned off for like swimmers.
Yeah, well, I guess Cheonggyecheon can be a thing.
Oh yeah, Cheonggyecheon. I love
Yeah,
Cheonggyecheon.
Cheonggyecheon can be a thing.
Do people swim in Cheonggyecheon? Honestly, at this point in my life, I realized that it's not really a vacation unless
That's water.
number 2.
One thing I noticed about North American culture, US and Canada, I think North American people might be the nicest people that I have ever seen
Oh really?
in my humble experience.
Really?
I think so. Despite all those media stereotypes, I believe North American people are nicer than most of other cultures, and I have a reason why. 북미 문화에서 가장 큰 점은 사람들이 눈을 마주치면 잘 웃어줘요. 꼭 웃어줘요 이렇게. 그게 상대방 기분을 좋게 하고 이제 편하게 만들어주려고 하는 건데 정말 다른 곳에서는 정말 찾아보기 힘든 문화예요. 이게. 한 번은 제가 첫 회사 면접 보려고 이렇게 엘리베이터 탔어요. 엘리베이터를 탔는데 저는 너무 긴장이 나고 거울 보고 머리도 만지고 이제 막 얼굴도 보고 있고 하는데 옆에 이렇게 타신 분이 말씀하시기를 You're looking so good. Your interviewers would think that you're here for a audition.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so nice. I wish people complimented me like that before my interviews.
아니요. 그래서 거기 빵 터져갖고 긴장 다 풀리고 완전 인터뷰 너무 잘했어요.
Maybe we should move to Canada again. Let's go back.
I mean, I think that's generally what people do a lot in North America though.
Yeah, people, if they see, like, there's a lot of really good people that just, if they see that you're nervous or they just want to make you feel good, like, people are very willing to throw out compliments.
정말 친절한 사람들이 많아요. 그래서 모르는 사람이라도 일단 칭찬 많이 해주고 이렇게 웃어주고 하니까 사람들 보면서 이렇게 시시콜콜한 대화도 하고.
Yeah, and small talk is really important in North America, I believe. I know that when I'm at work, if I ever have a question for one of my managers or senior leaders, the first thing I have to do is I have to greet them with small talk first, like, good morning, how are you today?
Yes, right.
And like ask like about their weekend and how everything is going, and then I can get into the actual reason why I contacted them. But that small talk is really, really important. If I don't say like, if I just go straight into the question like, oh, how do you do this?
That's very rude.
Yeah, it can be considered rude.
Yeah. 이제 용건만 이렇게 말하면요 굉장히 무리한 사람이 돼요. 그래서 일단 스몰톡 먼저 해야 돼요. 일단 어떻게 지내냐, 어떠냐 물어봐주고 웃으면서 조그만 농담도 던져주고 하고 나서 이제 본론으로 가야 돼요. 그러지 않으면 무례하게 비춰줄 수 있습니다.
Number 3.
I believe that North American people are very giving and they genuinely want the best for people. 제가 그래서 첫 직장에서 저희 사장님하고 굉장히 친해졌어요. 그래서 생일도 챙겨주시고 파티도 초대하고 서로 이제 칠코란 대화도 많이 했는데 그 사장님이 저한테 굉장히 많은 도움을 주셨는데요. 한 번은 제가 차를 알아보고 있었습니다. 그래서 당시에 모아둔 돈이 별로 없었어요. 왜냐면 저 대학 졸업하고 바로 이제 취직했으니까요. 네, 싼 차를 알아보고 쉐비 사이트에서 웹사이트를 알아보고 있었습니다. You know how bad Chevy's are.
Yeah, I used to have a Chevy.
사장님이 그런 거 타면 위험하다고 좋은 차를 타야 된다고 그때 생일날이 오고 있었는데 생일날 그냥 생일도 다가오니까 차를 그냥 사줬어요. 이게 그냥 싼 차가 아니라 좋은 차를 사줬습니다. 정말 큰 차. Oh, but I got the I got the license plate. 이게 제 첫 번째 차를 받고 나서 정말 좋았어요. 너무너무 좋았는데 2달 만에 대형 사고 나서 부가고 왔습니다. 그래서 내가 전화를 했고 Hey Bob, actually I think it's just had a little crash. And then it's like that's alright. I mean that's still drivable, but just drive back home. And I'm like I think I'm afraid it's not true. It's not drivable
I'm afraid
anymore.
it's not drivable anymore.
Yeah, 도로. 네, 폐차했습니다. 2달 만에 2달의 여정 끝에 폐차했습니다. 그리고 큰 사고 났는데 차가 참 튼튼해서 나 하나도 안 다쳤어.
No, just the car got hurt.
그래서 그 다음에부터는 생일 선물에 차는 안 사주고요. 다음부터는 뭐 핸드폰 사줬습니다. 폰 바꿔줬어요. 어느 날 제가 막 달리고 있었어요. 달려서 늦으니까 이제 제가 뚜벅이니까 차가 없잖아. I didn't have a car, so I had to run. Right?
Yeah.
So I was running, and just my phone just slips out. Like, and I just landed on the ground, and I just like shattered.
Oh no.
So I was like, I was looking at this, and I gotta get a new phone, and then she's like, no, it's alright, I'm just getting a new phone. I got you a new phone.
He's so nice.
I know.
He was probably like the best boss ever.
아무튼 이런 도움도 많이 주셨고요. 주변에서 도움을 주려고 자꾸 노력하는 게 많아요. 그래서 북미 사람들은 정말 상대방이 행복하게 만들고 싶어하는 그런 커처가 있어요.
Number 4. For you.
Christmas. Christmas is so important for you guys. Christmas is absolutely so important.
Yeah, Christmas is honestly one of the most important holidays. I have a lot of fond memories of Christmas growing up. It's a very family and friend orientated holiday, and it was just really important. I remember we would go up to my family's house in the north, and it was always a beautiful white Christmas with all the snow, and it was cold. And I remember on Christmas Eve, my cousins and I would stay up and we would watch Santa going to different countries and where he was in the States and where he was going to be next, and our parents would usher us off to bed and be like, okay, hurry before or Santa won't come. And my cousins and I would stay up and kind of listen to see if we could hear Santa and his reindeer. And then we would wake up really early and tiptoe downstairs so we didn't wake our parents up to sneak a look at all the presents.
Did it actually work though?
Yeah, we would sneak and see all the presents underneath the tree. We get so excited, and then we wake my parents up at oh my gosh, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. It was so early. We'd open presents, and it was just a really magical experience.
I think that's a really amazing thing though. Growing up, I never actually believed in Santa. Personally, I mean, I think I heard That story, I never bought it.
But there's so much magic believing in Santa.
Well, I don't know how, but I just figured it out immediately. Like, no, that's not happening unless he's a drug dealer.
Oh my god. So,
How would you deliver the entire thing with the magic?
well, do you have, like, are there any different experiences that you had with Christmas once you moved to North America?
Yes. So, one thing. 예전에 캐나다 처음 갔을 때 제가 가족이 없이 혼자 갔거든요. 그래서 가족 없이 혼자서 10년 넘게 살았습니다. 그러면 보통 주변에서 친구나 이웃들이 혼자 크리스마스는 절대 보내지 말라고 자기 집에 크리스마스 파티에 꼭 초대를 해줘요. 그래서 음식도 주고 맛있는 것도 먹여주고 이제 게임도 하고 같이 즐겁게 노는 문화가 있어요. 참 마음이 정말 따뜻해지는 그런 문화가 있습니다. 정말 그런 문화 좋아요.
And not only that, but our first Christmas, I feel like I went all out.
Over the top.
I got Wonho so many gifts and a stocking, and we just did everything. We went ice skating.
We went ice
put up
skating.
the Christmas tree together. He put the star on top of the tree, and I made like a huge Christmas dinner for him.
That was amazing, babe.
Thank you.
That was actually my first family Christmas in my life.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
I did good.
Yeah. Thank you, babe.
If you guys have anything that you want to share about North American culture, please leave it in the comments down below. We love hearing comments from you and we try our best to respond. So please like and subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.
우리 한 팀이에요.